Alright, Tim, T-Town T-Shirts, back with another video. Got this Sheffield machine. This is a HC-530. This is a cold hot cutter. We are making keychains. We're going to cut these at 12 inches. These will do it automatically for you. Set how many you want to do and all that good stuff. So we are using polyester webbing. I believe this is an inch thick. I have it on my roller over here. I had to do modifications to get the center open, which we might end up seeing here in a little bit when I run out, because I need to do 2 orders of 50, one for a returning customer again, and then another one for another nonprofit in town. So let me start this up, get this warmed up, and we'll come back. But I'll show you what we got to do here. Not many videos on the HC-530. I've looked all over the place. A lot of it is just showing how it works. Not how it works, but them cutting. So there's a blade up here, and then there's a cold plate down here. This gets hot. This gets out of the way. And this will cut anything up to 4-inch strips. If I wanted to put 2 of these in here, it would cut it at the same time. There is a chip out of the blade on that other side, so I was looking it up earlier how to buy a new blade so I can change it out, so I can have a fresh blade up top there. But let's get this warmed up so I'm not out here too long getting this. It should cut these 50, I don't know, it should cut the 50 in probably less than 5 minutes probably. So let's get this turned on, and maybe I'll show how this machine works a little bit. So this is going to be the main power, and that's going to be the main power there. This right here, this would be to control this, and then control that one, right? This is going to be the temperature. That's going to be the temperature. This is the wattage that's coming out. This is this one here is how many do I want, what length I want, how fast do I want to do it, how many times I want to cut, and this is the counter indicator. And obviously, stop this, we'll push this button right here. We'll get that to go that way, and I will do that anyways. I will make sure that that is going to be lined up at the edge, because the first cut is going to cut down, and then it's going to start measuring. So I've noticed that if you don't have it where it's overhanging when you first start and cut off a little bit, the first one's not going to have the right length. So hopefully this ain't too loud with the microphone. But as you can see, it's starting to go up in temp, and we're going to do 50 of them. And this right here, this spot on here, is when this touches metal, it shuts it off. So there's a safety feature to when it gets to that. So when I run out over there, when it hits that, when this touches that metal, because this doesn't have that in that way, this will automatically shut off, and then I can reload. I can automatically load more up, or make sure it's enough. If not, pull it out, reload it. I do have another big roll. If I get to that, I will show you how I do the roll on the roll feeder. You can cut anything from Velcro strips to ribbon, regular ribbon for bows, all that cool stuff. So that's at 250. When that comes back, we'll get going on that and see what we can get going on. And when that gets up to temperature, we're going to go up to 500 degrees. That's what I was cutting at before. I'm going to 500 degrees, one cut. So when we come back, we'll show you how this machine works and talk about it a little bit more. Okay, I'll be right back. Like, subscribe. Cool, let's go. We're about to get it. It is at 467. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to hold this and show what I'm going to do. So I realized before when I was running this machine that the counter, it won't go any over the counter there. So you got to zero that out. Now it be set at 10. It will run 10 pieces. I had it before as I was having the counter there, and I was moving this up, and I would only get one to cut out. I couldn't get any more to cut out. Nobody had YouTube videos, nothing. I didn't have the manual. The manual, it's in another state right now. and I wasn't buying the manual online. Just something I wasn't going to do. I was going to figure it out. I kind of accidentally stumbled across. See, it has hit that, telling me that it's ready to go. But this indicator right here, it won't go over this number. So whatever that number is where it'll stay. So what we're going to do today, since I have a partial roll right now, I need 50. So if I just put the roll on, I could hit 50% or hit 50 of them and it would cut out. I don't have that much there. I'm not sure how much I'll get out of there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this counter, and this is each number. It's going to roll up, and it's going to roll up into what we got. So I'm going to do 25. So I'm going to go up to 25 and hit that to 2. So if I wanted 125, I would be able to go all the way up. And obviously you can go up to 10,000 cuts. I don't know if you ever do that. The link's set at 10, at 15, 1. This is a counter. The machine is set, ready to go. And there's the roll. I say I don't have much left, but we will set this up over here. And we'll set this there so we can see it. I'm going to hit the start button up here. There is a stop button if I want to stop. So you'll see as I hit stop, it will cut down and it will go. It will cut strips. These are ones that are the wrong size. So I'll hit start. It's at 25. Maybe I'll put up there to show you what's going on the machine, but we'll hit start. And I got to keep an eye on the roll. So if I'm not paying attention and I edit out of here, I apologize. There, see how I cut it? Now that's going to be 1. Now it's going to keep going. So I'm going to keep an eye on over on that side and make sure we're good to go. Let's do a little walk around. Did you hear that? That hit the that hit the rod. That stopped. I was actually right at 25. The roll is out. Nothing in the roll. Look at that. That came out good. So as I'm going to do here, we're going to go backwards to get this out because this is stuck on that roller. I can't get it back. So we'll go backwards. Get that out of there. Now that's out of the way. We don't have to throw this away. We can use scrap or whatever. Like I said, I'm not throwing these ones away. I haven't figured out what to do with them yet, but I'm not throwing them away. So it did look like I got 25. So this is the HC-530. I need another 25 at least, so I'm going to load the film up, or not the film. I'm going to roll the other roll up, and I'll show you how I kind of did it. And it did roll right off of there with that, so I got to remove the middle there. So like, subscribe, keep an eye out. We still got 25 to go. We're going to load this up here. Got to unspin this, pull this out. Max tool things in the way. Oh, there you go. So you see how this roll don't have the center in there, or don't have like where I could shove it through that hole there. Which way is it going? See, it's stapled, so we're going to try to shove that through the hole real quick. See what I mean? See what I did? Just shoved it through the roll. If they had an open in there, I would use it. They don't. Get the plastic off. This is just going to go back on. Keep that loose enough but tight enough. Tighten this up. Okay, now I find the end. They have this little needle type of thing here, which is good to keep that through there. I just left it in the machine. But... all right, so I'll back up here a little bit. You can see the machine's still warmed up. It's going back and forth. So we're going to take it this way. We're going to take this, we're going to slide this underneath. So there's guides up here. As you can see, there's guides for whatever size you want. So like I said, if I wanted to run two of these at the same time, I could. So there's little slides on top of that. So I'm going to line this up. Slide this through. Get this to that roller. Okay, I got it to that roller. Now we're going to guide it forward. Show you what I'm doing. Guide it forward up to here. I'll probably come back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. Remember, it's going to cut off that first initial one to get a fresh cut. So it's at 25. So you see how it never went past 25? 25. If I hit cut, if I hit start, it'll only cut one. So what we're going to do here is we need 25 more. So what we're going to do is clear the counter, still at 500, and like I said, one cut, and then all we're going to do here, is hit start again, and it's going to keep going. There you go. So they do make, not do make, but you've seen, I don't know if I keep it in the video or not, but you can put a box underneath there. It came with this bottom thing. Let me shut the machine off so we can hear. So I kept the bottom thing, or not bottom thing. This came with the machine. I bought it used. Well, actually, it was given to me. It was used. This I've seen on some of the pictures and stuff was supposed to go down here, but this plate has to be in there, and these right here this has to come off, and it lines up inside there. But I couldn't figure out how to get that plate back in. So I wasn't sure if that belonged to it or not. I'm not. She never used it, but you can put a box underneath there and catch it. Maybe seen some of them fell off, but this is the HC-530 hot cold cutter and shift field, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So this is going to be this video. So I wanted to jump back in real quick. Maybe I'll throw this in, maybe I'll put this at the end of the video. Here's the box I'm going to use. I put a box to hold them going in so they don't fall off the table. I did realize that this button right here turns on this. I'm pretty sure that this turns on the heater. This just turns on everything else. This button over here on this side turns on everything else and gets everything moving. This is gonna turn this on to warm it up. So I'm gonna add that inside there, and I'm gonna hit cut one more time and show you how that is. We'll add this maybe to the end, maybe to the middle here. Since I have a full roll over there, I'm going to hit 50 and we're going to take this up to 50. Zero it out. There you go, in the box. Show you how I do my polyester webbing. I buy this off of Amazon, and it gets shipped to me. It does take a little bit to ship, so it's not like all the other Amazon packages where it comes next day. But this right here is going to be 25. This is 25. This is going to be 50. And one of the next videos, I'll show you how I press both sides and then put them together, and we'll go from there. This is make sure you like, subscribe. Let's see if we can get some views on this HC-530 hot cold cutter. It in action, somebody using it. Don't see many YouTube videos on it, so please share. I do know, I was looking these up today, till this day, these things still cost $4,000. Not sure what some of the used prices was, like 3,500 bucks. I think one of them might have been $3,000. You can look up this model and you'll see a different configuration of this same model with this faceplate being down and all this other stuff. It's crazy. This thing has been around a long time. Some of the YouTube videos go back 10 years on this, and no recent videos of actually how to use this machine. And hope this helped anybody that's looking up the HC-530 hot cold cutter. This thing saves a lot of time. So stay tuned, see how I make these keychain lanyards for one of my window tint buddies, and these are real fun to make. I hand them out to all my window tint customers. If you did not know, I'm also a window tinter. I own T-Town Tints, and this is T-Town t-shirts. So if you need window tint in the local area, make sure you hit me up. You can hit me in the comments here, or go to my website, ttowntints.com, ttowntshirts.com. Go to my face. I got a Facebook group that I started that I wanted to do some live streaming and share stuff. So the link's down in the description. I don't have a link to this. Like I said, this was given to me. You can look this up on the websites and go from there. So until next time, everybody, this is T-Town from T-Town T-shirts, T-Town Tints, and keep an eye out for the video for these. And these are fun. There is a little trick that I didn't do the last few times I did them. I'm actually gonna, after I sublimate them, I'm going to sew them together to hold them in and put them in there. So stay tuned. These are fun to make. I'm going to turn this machine back on and get another 50 made up. I actually got to make some for the tent company too. So Tim, T-Town Tints, T-Town T-shirts. This is T-Town. I'm out. Peace.